What is going on, guys? Welcome to my new Man United FIFA 19 career mode series. Before we get into a few details, let's try and smash 500 likes on this first episode. That will be absolutely amazing. Get this series started very, very well, because I am excited to start recording this on Xbox, my first Man United career. I did do one on the early access when I did that on PC, back when it was released, or even before on the early access, as I mentioned. But yeah, I didn't even buy it permanently on PC, just for the early access, so can't play that save anymore I did with Man United. But it was really suggested to me. I even did a poll, and over 75%, so a large majority of people voted for this, and that's just people that saw that as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to get going. I'm already more hyped up than normal videos I do as well. Just always something special about Man United on my channel. Like you see so many other people interested, the comments on that as well. So yeah, we're just going to set this up as per normal and yeah, start a new Man United series. So like I said, leave a thumbs up if you're excited for this. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Even if you're subscribed and you don't have notifications on, yeah, make sure you do that. So there, we just set up the initial things as well. The name, I'm from Australia, obviously, if you didn't know, which you should know by now. And yeah, just choose kind of the youngest looking manager as well. There's no in-between, I feel. There's a lot of older guys. But anyway, yeah, choose the youngest looking guy, I reckon. And let's just go into the Manchester United career mode. So we are going to play an ultimate. And I haven't really played a lot of FIFA lately, so this is what I want to talk about. A few things. You know, I started a PES series, but PES has been lagging for me on PC. I kind of want to leave the PC gaming apart from Football Manager. Football Manager's all good, but yeah, I'm just playing my main games that I record for you guys. That's not Football Manager, like FIFA, basically, on Xbox. And you know, PES has got the licenses trouble as well, and you can't download them on Xbox. But just so you guys know, that's why I'm starting this new series, because it's really, yeah, requested from you guys, plus just the fact of I couldn't really continue the PES one because it was lagging, even offline gameplay, just, yeah, anyway, we'll see the European competition. So just for this, I don't really do too much with it. Leave it as it is, Group H, however they draw it in the game, because it's hard to get every single group correct anyway. So yeah, we'll just advance with that. And yeah, we'll use the latest squad, so it just downloads the latest squads there. Also play on Ultimate, 5 minutes. Yeah, I think we can get into it like that, guys. And yeah, I really did want to start this, lads, not just for the reason of how it's not really working for me on PES as much as I would like anyway, to play this game smoothly. I've been just searching for a series. You might look in the last a few months on the channel or something like that, even last few weeks specifically, maybe trying just some different videos, see what you guys like. But then I just realized, okay, let's see what people want the most, or what people subscribe most for, and that's on my channel, Man United Career Modes in FIFA. So yeah, I hope this goes down with you guys pretty well. So first things first, I reckon we're going to advance to the invites here and see who's available. Which one to select. I reckon we'll just select the one with the most money there. I don't think it's going to matter completely, because we have quite a bit. So again, we go to the default Man United selected side. Obviously some key players in there, the likes of Pogba, Matic, Martial. But when you look at that team initially, obviously may not be the strongest on the park. You bring in Lukaku, Sanchez, it's something we'll consider. Make sure you guys leave your comments. Leave your comments in this video. Players we should sell, players we should be signing as well. Want to keep it, like a lot of you guys, realistic. But yeah, we've got to sign good players for the team as well. But my point is, it's a team that needs to be rebuilt. You can't deny that. You look at this team for Man United, and obviously when I say the key players as well, can't forget about De Gea. Arguably most important, over 90 overall, 91. But that team as a whole, it needs to be a rebuild. It needs to be a real good rebuild of Man United. So yeah, make sure you get some signings in. We might scout some players in this first episode. Might not go too extreme, but we'll see. And guys, just going through the same messages. And once more, this is another thing as well. Like, for me, career mode is, like, you know, so many people talk about how career mode feels dead, but with Man United, because these series I've done in the past, I can really get up for this. Like, I'm excited again to record it today, just because I know you guys, it's your favourite. So, let's at least see here, what are the expectations. So, you can see to win the Champions League within 4 seasons, we can see the goals put in place there, some in the Youth Academy. We won't go too heavily on that, we'll see how we go. What do you guys like? Let me know, because I think some people don't like youth. If you focus too much on the youth, that's why people do youth specific series. But anyway, I think domestic success is really important. See Continental reach the semi-final of the Champions League, win it within 4 seasons, but just his first season, just so we can take a look at our expectations there, so we know for the season. And yeah, you can see the transfer budget right there is pretty crazy. We've got a lot of money to spend. But we will check out, see if there's a good youth. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait for a good youth scout. Wait for 5-star, might as well. Like I said, no rush for that. I don't want to go super heavy on the youth. But now let's head into some transfer business right now. Milinkovic-Savic, who I think is a real boss central midfielder. I think with him and Pogba, they would be really similar types. He's tall, 6'3". You take a look at his best attributes as well. Strength, so he's tall, strong. He's a good creative player as well. He's got really well-rounded, strong attributes. He's got a lot of good attributes. He doesn't have too many poor attributes. So I think there was a little bit of rumours of him signings, but you don't know if how much truth to that that there was earlier in the season. I think Jose Mourinho tried to get him, but either way, yeah, we'll shortlist him, and because there's already a report, let's try and go in for a transfer. I think he'd suit very well into the team. So there's one more player there we're getting a report on. There's Kai Havertz, 19 years old, Germany. He's from, so yeah, he's a good player. Bayer Leverkusen. I want to be trying to sign players I haven't signed before in my Man United ones, so yeah, make it a bit fresh at the same time, being good players. So if we click on him, let's just go across. You can see, yeah, you can see he probably would cost a fair bit, but he'll be a really big player. So let's go for him. He'll be a very big signing. We'll be making a big signing here, but let's keep that in mind. Maybe 60 million to close to 90 million, maybe somewhere in between. Yeah, like I said, sounds like big money, but at 23, has room to grow as well. So let's try and make a deal for him, lads. So, yeah, we have to put this offer in. Obviously, the deal we want to go for is a transfer fee. Let's put in a respectable amount up front. Don't want to be rejected right away. Judging off that, maybe keep his value in mind as well. Maybe try 65 million. 65 million, you can see we've got plenty to spare, so that's not to be worried about at all, guys. So yeah, we'll be willing to pay 65 million transfer fee. Let's see. Okay, didn't get accepted right away. Now we can find a way to counter. We don't need to be too stingent with it as well, so yeah, we can increase it a bit. We can increase it a bit. Maybe just go 75. 75, like I said, yeah, won't be needing to try and get the best deal specifically. Let's see, 75 mil. And yeah, we have a deal. I like it like a fee, 75 million, not like a 73 or 74. It sounds good on 75. So first up, to negotiate his role at the club, we'll see if we can do that. Yeah, that's going to be probably one of the more simpler things there. We'll say, yeah, he'll be crucial, no doubt about that, because he's already a great player. He's already a great player for his club. So let's try and bring him over. Let's try and bring him over with Morgan Freeman, his agent there. Hopefully, yeah, he can get it done. And the length, I'd love to get him on a 5-year deal. That's a big contract. We'll see what they think about that as well. He's just mulling it over. Just hold the skip there. So we don't be. Yep, that's what he likes as well. That's really good. That will get him until he's around 28 years old. Yeah, got him for the best years. For his best years. Yeah. Morgan looks happy about that. I know, obviously, it's not Morgan Freeman, but it bloody looks like him, doesn't it? Close as you get for a manager, like a character in FIFA. anyway, yeah, no release clauses as well. So that seems that negotiations going perfect right now. And once more, we don't have to worry about too much negotiating the fee again. Let's just go ahead and accept it. Give it a good fee. Yeah, like a good wage. Yeah, no harm. That's not going to hurt us too much. So, and after 15 appearances, yeah, it's pretty standard. Not overpaying or anything. So let's just go ahead to agree with that, so we can sign him and get him in. Yeah, he looks happy. He looks happy, lad. You're joining Man United. You're coming to Man United. And you're going to join Paul Pogba. Matic as well in that midfield is going to be absolutely beastly. So I hope you lads like that signing. Definitely look, sign a top player. To come in there for Herrera is just going to beef it up a lot more. So we'll bring him. So you still got Fred. You still got a lot of good players. McTominay, he's lower rated. He's 71 for 21. Not too bad, but he's got that physical ability to him as well, being 6'4". So yeah, he plays a bit better than his rating suggests. At the very least, there's a few. Might just drop out Pereira for now. And I know a lot of you lads don't like Alexis Sanchez as much. You reckon we should try and offer him out and maybe get a replacement, a winger replacement for Alexis Sanchez? Get that in the comments, maybe as one of the big signings. And one matter, maybe try and let go of those older types in the team. Yeah, definitely let me know. And I probably would prefer to play, Eric Bay. Yeah, Eric Bay is a great centre-back, ahead of Jones, especially in FIFA as well. Beastly, but you bring in Milinkovic-Savic there for Herrera. Herrera's not a bad player, but then you got Milinkovic-Savic, who just took a look at his attributes and everything. Then we know how good Paul Pogba is, but then Matic as well. That three in midfield is so strong, and it's not like they're just defensive as well. So looking at the team now, I do like to start Lukaku. What I'm thinking here is take Lingard off, chuck Rashford on that side. Yeah, Martial on the left. Leave Rashford on the right. So he's got left wing. Right, he's got 5-star skill moves as well, Marcus Rashford. So we're going to have a lot of fun. We know we've got skillers in the team. Martial's 4, but yeah, Rashford with that 5 and his pace. Yeah, he's absolutely amazing. So keep in mind, we've got a good attacking 3 there. So maybe a younger guy. Maybe a younger high potential winger. Yeah, get into the comments, or a striker as well to come in to rotate with Lukaku there. Yeah, keep all those players in mind. Someone like a Lingard. Yeah, we'll keep Lingard out of those, but maybe those other wingers. Yeah, in Juan Mata and Sanchez, it could be their time to leave the club. And now, just to set up some training, Mason Greenwood as well. Don't forget we have. I think he's got pretty decent potential in the game. He's a good young striker. Hopes for Man United. So we're going to train him up. We'll train him up a little bit. Let me know how we should go about this, because we could focus on one player a bit more, and you could try and improve him. We can try and improve him a fair bit. Maybe get him on 2. Try and get the right balance. Let's go. Take a look at some others. Rashford's still only 20 as well, but his best attributes are near as good as they're going to be. Still going to improve a little bit. But then you got the likes of Chong. So there's a lot of talent there. Race against the clock. I try and do the hard ones here, because we simulate them. They're the best to do. Well, it doesn't matter if you simulate or not. When it's on hard, they develop the most. And then in midfield, he's got Gomez as well. So there's a lot of young talent. We might take a look to do ones where all attributes need to get better, and it's on hard. Yeah, I think speed shooting for Gomez will be really important. See all of those, all in the 60s right there. Some low 60s, and sprint speed. Yeah, I'd like to get that up as well. So yeah, these are all guys that are quite young. If you take a look at other midfielders, there's like a Gribben as well. McTominay's 21 though. There's Garner, he's 63 or 62, and go up to 63. So yeah, these guys are very young at the moment. If you take a look at the centre backs, there's not a lot of young talent in the centre backs, like with Lindelof being the youngest. So you might keep that in mind. Delot, yeah, Delot is a very good player, well, for his age as well. He was actually one, like I said, in PES, he was actually doing very nice for me at right back until the lag struck. Offline lag, yeah, you know something's wrong with the game then. But anyway, to put that on the back burner a little bit, let's simulate the training there. And hey, they don't do too bad. But I reckon, yeah, that Greenwood, for his age, like 16, like mid-60s, decent attributes to see how he can develop will be pretty decent. So again, just going back to the higher scouts, because we don't have, 5-star judgment, which I feel judgment's important over experience. What we can do for now, because we've got quite a few scout of future stars still available. So yeah, thought we should use those. But like I said, we don't want to go too heavy on the youth players. But if we have a few prospects each season coming through the youth academy, yeah, that will be good. That will be good, I reckon. Again, without going too extreme. Because we're not trying to, base it off the whole youth team, you know. And because we want to get into the season as soon as possible, I'd hope to start in the next episode. We'll simulate the pre-season. I think that's best to do. I normally like to play through them in my first series. And, yeah, then you don't play them anymore. You just want to get into the season proper. As it doesn't really matter too much. Especially when you don't need the money. And we get the win there, so that was good anyway. So we did also get a report in for Kai Havertz. We might just take a look to see how he is. You see he's 81 overall at only 19. I reckon he could probably get up to 90 overall at that age, being 81 overall already. I love how he's a 6'2" player and he's quick. So he's tall and quick. Strength isn't too bad, maybe a bit on the weaker side, but train that up and he could be, focus that in the training to get his strength up. And those physicals are really nice, being a tall player already. Tall midfielder. Yeah, he could play centre mid, centre attacking mid, even like a centre forward type as well. If you play with like a false 9, maybe in a 4-3-3, get in the wingers. You don't know. Yeah, he could play that kind of role, I reckon, especially being really creative. So, yeah, let's take a look at him. You reckon we can make a bid? Reckon we can make a bid for him? It's like I'm asking you, but yeah, we're going to try. We're going to try and see how much we can get him for. And yeah, he's got the 4-star skill moves right there, 4-star weak foot, so he just looks like a really nice player. He's got finesse shot. Oh, to get those finesses in as well. And what was his curve like? He's only 65, but normally finesse shots with good curve makes it even better. But yeah, you can see around 28, 41, maybe get him around 30 million or so, 30 and maybe 35, or 34, 35. Not too bad considering his roof, like his ceiling, how good he can get. See, he's got right midfield there. So he can play centre attacking mid, right mid, so he can play on the right wing there, or centre forward, like I mentioned about like a false 9 maybe type. I think his attributes suit that. So once more, we're going to be heading in for a transfer fee, and we won't waste too much time. Yeah, we won't waste too much time with his deal, but maybe we'll go for maybe like a 27, 28. We'll put a 28 million offer in. Yeah, we'll go 28 milli on that. Okay, they want a salon clause 5%. Ideally, I don't want that in, so we're going to counter, remove that salon clause, and just propose a new fee. Maybe get it in the low 30s, maybe like a 32 mil. 32 mil. Is that a little bit too much? Maybe a flat 30. Maybe a flat 30 million. Like I said, that could sound good. But yeah, don't agree on the salon clause. Okay, they want 41.5. That's fair enough. That's fair enough, so maybe now we'll lower it to that amount. Maybe we'll go 34. We'll go 34 million to try and get the lad in. See if that's going to be accepted. Yeah, that's a fair offer. So some negotiating. We kind of meet him, not mathematically halfway, but yeah, we negotiated pretty well, I reckon. And yeah, let's go in to negotiate his deal. And I reckon these two deals, these are 2 players in for this first episode. Not too bad. It's not too few, not too much. Get in some 2 decent players into Man United. As we rebuild them, like I said, is very much needed. So here we go. I think once again we can just give them what he wants. Yeah, give him what he wants. 5-year deal for a youngster, perfect. I think he's so accomplished, only 19. He's only 19 and he's first team quality. Like he's 81 overall. That's around the quality of a lot of players in the Man United first team. And because he's 19, he'll only be improving. So, yeah, perfect. We don't need a release clause either. We would prefer to be without that. We got to put in a salary. So, sometimes I'm not sure about this because we don't know if we're offering him enough. We'll put him maybe 55. We don't want him to run away, and we don't need to be too careful with it. So, signing bonus, put $1 million, see if he accepts that anyway. It might need to be negotiated, at least enough. Yeah, it's a fair offer. Maybe a little bit more, but yeah, I didn't want to put it too low, then they just run away without negotiating. That happens sometimes. So, yeah, get that deal done pretty quickly, tied up pretty quick. And then, yeah, we'll get him in. We'll get him into the first team. So there's guys like maybe Pereira. He'll instantly come in better. Like people say, I've seen in my careers before, play Pereira more. But we've got a guy who's younger and a better overall. And he's exactly in. So maybe we'll drop someone like a Juan Mata He could be a guy that rotates in the team for the reasons I mentioned. He can play, especially with the left foot, and he's good with finesse shots. He could be good on the right, especially he's got a decent amount of pace, and he's taller, so he should be able to hold off players with his height, and then skill moves as well, and cut in on the left, finesse shots. And maybe we can rotate with Rashford, that kind of stuff. We'll rotate the attackers. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with those moves. And yeah, we'll leave it as it is for now until you guys get your comments in for the additional changes. So we will simulate this game as well against Villarreal and see maybe some older players playing like Ashley Young. Maybe a right back could be good to invest in. Ooh, but there's a loss there as well. So it will be interesting. Need to win the next game, but like I said, it's not that crucial in the pre-season. And we'll go into... We won't add Havertz yet into the... We won't add Havertz into the training yet because these guys are Man United important. And they may not play as much, so they get training. Well, yeah, I talk about right back. Maybe we just play Delo a lot at right back. Let me know about that. Now, check out you stuff. I generally like to sign one. Yeah, there we go. 5-star judgment and 4-star experience. I do prefer the judgment because the judgment is the higher quality players. And experience, it's still 4, so that's not bad anyway. Just so to get one tied up, and we send them out. We send them out in this first episode, and he's from Northern Ireland, so from in England. Hopefully, we'll be able to bring some talent, and we'll just do that for a 9-month period. I'm pretty content with that because we want to have majority of English players as the youth talent coming through. Like I said, we won't spend too much time on that, and I reckon we're just going to have one. We could actually go and get another, but for now, one scout, because like I said, we don't want to go too extreme. Like I said, it's not going to be a youth series or anything like that. It would be nice just to get a few good potential regens or youth players coming through. I like to call them regens because they're regenerated face, like in Football Manager, young players. But anyway, we'll simulate this one against Monaco because if they beat us, they take the position and we get knocked out. And it's like low-key, I won't mind that. But yeah, either way, at home though, Man United get the victory. Because yeah, I was going to end the episode here. So next one, we'll just have a few more to simulate and we can get into the season proper. I like those deals. We made. Torn prize money, we'll take that. Phil Jones, disappointed not to start. And yeah, see, there's already, like, we made a couple signings already, but I feel like there's players in the team or areas of the team I want to change. So players maybe I want to sell, and then positions need to invest in, like left back as well. I've always liked Luke Shaw, but he's 80 overall at 23. He can still improve a little bit more, but I don't think it's going to be a world-class position like our midfield, like Milinkovic-Savic. So because we're Savic, but he might be like a Savage. You might be killing him. Yes, he can play centre attacking midfield as well with that physical ability, just to show, yeah, no doubt he's going to be the key signing at 23. But then Havertz as well, only 19. I reckon they could get to a similar overall. Havertz maybe could get better. I think they both could get to 90 at their best. So yeah, let me know what you think of those signings and get your suggestions in. But I don't want to go too hard. I reckon they're nice definitely nice additions to the squad for the season. And if you can't tell, I'm real excited to get this underway. So hope you like another Man United series in FIFA 19. Like I said, it is a new year now. We're in 2019, so technically haven't done one this year. And yeah, you guys seem to want this majority of my viewers, so yeah, I hope you will enjoy this series. I'm going to put the work in for it. Like this episode, going hard with the commentary. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if we could smash 500 likes, it would be an excellent way, a magnificent way to get this series started, and I'll see you guys in the very next video.